across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. I'm Byron Goodchild with your Solent Sports News headlines. Southampton defender Kyle Walker-Peters is expected to come out of Gareth Southgate's starting 11 for England's clash against Ivory Coast tonight. Despite performing well last time out, the Saints fullback is predicted to be one of 10 changes to the side. Southgate hinted that even skipper Harry Kane could be rested ahead of tonight's fixture.
If he had his way, he'd play 90 minutes of every fixture, which is a brilliant quality to have, because if your captain wants to be at every camp and playing every minute of every game, that sets the tone for everything else.
Eastleigh FC are set to take on Farnborough FC in the Hampshire Senior Cup final. The game is set to take place at Eastleigh home ground, Silver Lake Stadium, with the kick-off at 7:45 p.m. Both teams will be looking to end their trophy drought and lift the first piece of silverware in the last 10 years. Former Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich has been seen in Istanbul for the first time since being a victim of an alleged chemical warfare poisoning. The Russian was involved in peace talks between Russia and Ukraine after his country's invasion of Ukraine. He said he endured sore eyes and peeling skin but is now recovering. Former chemical weapons inspector Jerry Smith believes this is an interesting development in the potential poisoning.
On an individual, and somebody as high profile as we've seen is certainly an interesting development if it turns out to be the case of actual poisoning.
Mercedes boss Toto Wolff has described his team's start to the Formula One season as an exercise in humility. The German vows the team will not rest until they are back in the mix. They only salvaged 5th and 10th in last weekend's Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, while rivals Red Bull and Mercedes occupied top 4 positions. Saudi Arabia could host the Alexander Usyk-Anthony Joshua rematch in late June, according to Ukrainian's promoter Alexander Krasuk. Usyk is set to face the Brit after beating him last year to be crowned unified heavyweight champion. The winner of the fight could set up a tasty affair with the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. British doubles tennis player Joe Salisbury will be announced as the new number 1 at the start of next week. It follows after he and his partner Rajiv Ram reached the quarterfinals of Miami Open on Sunday. The 29-year-old will be third ever British player to be number 1, with both Andy and Jamie Murray. Joe Root has been told to step down as England's cricket captain. They lost their last 4 series, including a 4-0 Ashes defeat and 1-0 loss in West Indies, which ended with a 10-wicket defeat on Sunday. Former England's captain Michael Vaughan and Nasser Hussain said they would tell Root to step down if he asked for advice. Poor decisions are to blame for the recent form, says Hussain.
Ahmedabad playing 4 seamers and it spun from ball 1. Brisbane batting first on a green top, leaving Broad and Anderson out on a green top, turning up to Adelaide, not playing your spinner when it spun square, not taking Broad and Anderson to the Caribbean.
Portugal are set to face North Macedonia in the final of the World Cup qualifying round. Ronaldo has stated that this could be his last World Cup, being aged 37, and is determined to qualify for the World Cup. He even stated that there is no World Cup without any Portugal. That's all from us for now. I'll be back in an hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website at solentjournalism.co.uk.